came out here with his happy, hungry hippos, hogs, or whatever.
Dogg was telling me
what
that
just
he
happened?
would. We went to commercial. Slam of the
Presented
week.
by 5 Hour
5 Hour Energy.
I thought that was
Slam of the
Vince
week.
the Duster for a second when I looked away.
You're being disrespectful now. You're being disrespectful.
I don't think that you understand. Oh my God!
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Lesnar, that's the CEO.
Brock Lesnar manhandling Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H
But Hunter had worked with him before, so he knew, hey,
Brock Lesnar has
get him in when you can. Like, you know what I mean? Like those. Because that's going to happen soon.
Oh, this was when he was breaking arms. Now, okay.
He was breaking arms. He was buying farms and breaking arms.
There it is, the snap.
Brock is he used to be so mean.
I mean, he's an intimidating dude.
Yeah, what a man. But now he comes out there and he's,
Smiling,
you know,
having some
babyface
fun.
Brock. I love it.
Y'all having a good time?
H milking the moment
Great.
again.
Well, I've had my fun, so now it's time to pick up the intensity a bit. Brock Lesnar, I know you're here. I called you out. Brock Lesnar, I want to fight. I want to fight you at SummerSlam, and I want an answer, and I want it now.
So I think for 3 Hour Raw, the crowd is definitely a little dry. I'm assuming we already had a pre-show or, you know, whether it's
I'm
Superstars
sure
main
we
event, whatever it
probably,
was.
yeah. Yeah, it was a huge show that, man, I don't think it could sustain the type of energy that was there during that first segment,
Yep.
you know?
I mean, I did enjoy H's transition right there. Instead of a response from Brock Lesnar, we got Paul Heyman making his way out to the ring. Looking a lot trimmer 10 years previously.
Yep, well, me too.
No, but I was saying Triple H's transition to where he said that now it's time to get to business. I thought it came off
real.
sincere, yeah.
Yeah. Which
legitimate.
Is, let's hear Paul Heyman's promo.
I came out here to talk to the horse's head, not the horse's ass.
Oh,
Well, I see your negotiating skills have certainly improved since the last time we ran into each other. Understandable. I know you're upset, so you are right about one thing. My client, Brock Lesnar, is here tonight. And my client, Brock Lesnar, has authorized me through a power of attorney to answer your question right now. You want a match at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar? You want to fight Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? You want to main event SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar? And Brock Lesnar's answer to you is no.
A master manipulator of people's
crap,
emotions.
Heyman. If Brock Lesnar's here and he doesn't want to come out here like a man, how about I just go back there and find him?
Unless that's a rhetorical question, I have an answer for you because you already have 2 lawsuits caused by you against you personally and against WWE. Now you're going to go cause a third? Tell me, Mr. Chief Operating Officer, is that truly what's best for business?
I don't give a crap at this point. You mean to tell me that Brock Lesnar is such a coward he won't even come out here and tell me no to my face? All this hype, all this bravado, the big bad Brock Lesnar. Turns out he's just a little bully. A little coward, is that it, huh? Brock's afraid? Is he afraid of me? Is that the deal? Brock's scared, Paul?
Name calling? Name calling? You're going to resort to name calling to lure Brock Lesnar into a fight with you? My God, man, what's happened to you? I mean, what are you, a child? I mean, that's what I teach my children not to do. Is that what you teach your children to?
Hey, what I tell you,
real.
you don't talk about my family or my kids.
Yeah, they're part of your family.
Hey, I'm sorry, okay?
You're
You're 100% right,
ale.
and I apologize to you. Because as Brock Lesnar's advocate, I did step over a line. I shouldn't talk about your children because actually, I feel sorry for your children. You ever hear the line, the sins of the father shall be visited upon the children?
Oh, no.
She always had great music,
Paul
didn't she?
Heyman crossed the line.
Yep, billion-dollar princess, Stephanie McMahon.
That's Triple H's wife, the mother of his children, Stephanie McMahon.
See, they should see Hunter's face right now, too, because Hunter was like smiling like, oh, you've done it now. Now Mama Bear's back. Papa Bear was just going to beat you up. Here we go.
Stephanie looks pissed.
Let me tell you one thing, Heyman. You do not ever speak about my children. Ever again. Do you understand that? If you really want to make things personal, let's call what these lawsuits are really all about. Because they're not about Brock Lesnar. They're about you. They're about you masking your failures as a businessman. Your failures at WCW, your failures at ECW, and your failures at WWE. You call yourself a visionary? When it comes to my father, Vince McMahon, you're just looking in the rearview mirror.
Daddy? We're going to talk about Daddy now?
Shut up!
Oh.
At least my daddy had the guts a few years ago to step in the ring with my husband, which is more than I can say for Brock Lesnar. At least my kids will be proud of their father and their grandfather, unlike your children, Paul, because your children are ashamed. They're ashamed of you. They're ashamed to be your children because they know that their father is nothing more than a professional parasite.
Oh! Big slap by Stephanie McMahon across the left cheek of Heyman. So there were rumors that there's some issues between Heyman and Stephanie back in creative. Is this Stephanie getting out some frustration and being able to publicly say what's been on her mind?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know that because I didn't know the history between them.
This how bad you want it? You want to see your husband get hurt? You want to see your husband's career end? Is that what you want to see?
And this is the
you want to
crossover
see your
right here.
husband fight
Yeah,
Brock
yeah.
Lesnar? You got it! It's on! You and Brock at SummerSlam! It's on! You did it again, didn't you? Daddy's little girl, Stephanie, you always get what you want. I fell for it. You always get exactly what you want. It's what your father taught you. It's what you teach your children. Is that the lesson?
And look at this.
She
Stephanie
just
and Triple H get it.
double
Something
palmed him
Paul
in the
Heyman
face.
did. This is going to be a huge lawsuit.
Look at Hunter.
Oh, boy.
Get out of
Here
the
comes
ring,
the pain.
Stephanie.
Brock Lesnar. The Beast is here.
Oh,
He's pissed, but he still has to warm up
yeah, I
first.
still got to do all my thing and not have pyro. And
This cannot be good.
That reminds me of at NXT when Rhea Ripley was doing an intense run-in and did her full foot stuff.
Right after Triple
Oh, big spear by
Triple H off his feet, and Lesnar's attacking the game.
shoulder tackles into the corner, followed by some big right clubbing blows.
And Triple H fighting back. Here comes Triple H. Toe to toe, fist to fist. Lesnar and Triple H.
Two guys fighting, and it looks like they're fighting.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is two men fighting, and like you said, it does look like they're fighting. This is one thing Brock is great at. Brock is so good at the physicality part, so good at staying a big bad dude, but making it look like, holy mackerel, that took a lot to get me out there. Brock is so good at that stuff.
Big segment, strong emotion by Stephanie, great delivery.
Yeah.
Did you ever, so you said you never heard about any of these issues between Stephanie and Paul?
Look, it was before my time. Of course, I heard that, sometimes she was in charge of creative, sometimes Heyman worked for her, sometimes Heyman was in charge of creative, and she was still there. And, so I don't know exactly what happened. Like I said, it was before my time. I know they worked together on the creative team for a period of time.
You think Hunter, Stephanie, Paul, and Brock are at their best here, or still climbing the mountain to hitting their peak?
I don't know, man. Well, look, I think Hunter was kind of at his peak here. I do think that. I think, Brock has reinvented himself at this point. Hunter has too, for that matter, in a different way. But like as far as career goes, look at Hunter's body. Look at his what he looks like here, and then you go, okay, well, 10 years later, he didn't look much better than that. You know what I mean? He looked so great here. But yeah, look, 10 years later, Brock still came out on Monday Night Raw and opened the show or whatever he did the other day.
You being the TV guy and into the cameras, would you have had Brock walk off right there, or would you have held that shot?
No, I would have had him hold up. I would have. Look, and I tell everybody this, especially for me, do not walk away from when you're up there on the ramp, when you're in the ring. If you're getting your money shot, don't walk away until somebody tells you, hey, get out of here, because there's nothing worse than seeing a good shot of him posed up and looking at Hunter, and you can get Hunter's face, his face, Hunter's face, his face, and then I turn around and walk away and you see my ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's not ideal. When Raw debuted on January 11, 1993, the #1 movie in the USA was, and I didn't read it.
It was A Few Good Men.
Oh, still a great movie.